Okay, we got our thread selected, or everything mirrored over, which is good. Now let's place the joints for our flaps. And oh, we still have the tail, by the way. We still have that tail, so let's do that first. So we take our joint tool, place one at the base, and then right at every segment at the tip. Scale those guys up again. There we go. And then add this to our root. Exactly. Good. Right, so we got all this. Now let's do our flaps. Right, unhide everything and just select one. Isolate my selection again. Go to 4 and place some of the joints. Actually, let's go back. I figured something out. I want to have these as well. Because I noticed that when he lifts his leg up, we might need to rotate these flaps here at their base. So maybe we need to model a joint or a hinge that suggests, okay, this is not stiff, this is not like static, that it can rotate as well with it. Maybe I can simulate that. Yeah, so it's going like this, right? So that this base is rotating with the flap itself, and not just the flap like this, and this stays where it is. Okay, so that's why I want to rig these two plates as well. Isolate them and go to front view. Hit 4, so we're in wireframe. Take our joint tool and start placing joints. Okay. Now I just have to move them into the position, making sure we don't use the rotate tool. Go. Looking good. Yep. Looking good. Alright. Unhide everything. And we hook this up to this one. Why to this one? Why not the roots? Because if I move up, if I move this up and down, which is basically this section, it should go with it. Because the root is just to move everything around, right? It will rotate the entire character, and I just want to move the upper body. And with the upper body, the entire upper body, the flaps should go with them. Okay, so what happened here? Do we have rotation values? No, that's actually alright. Okay. Good, let's mirror this one over. Again, skeleton mirror joints because I kept our last settings. There we go. Now let's take the center flap and do the same on this one. Again, we place our joints. Yep. If you hold shift while you're placing them, you put them straight into one direction. Okay, select them all and do 1.5. In my case, 1.5. And just move them all at once. Don't want that. Okay, that's good. Place those. Move this guy backwards a bit. Backwards. There we go. Right. Now, oh wait. Let's unhide our skeleton. And also let's parent this one to that one. So I select this guy and hit P to parent. So we got those three flaps here. Now we have to do the two on the back. But first I need to split them apart. Or separate them. So they are separate objects. Let's go to our front view, and again we do our place joint tool. Okay. Scale them up. I scale them up because they're easy for me to select them, easy for me to see. Okay, move this guy over. This guy in place. This guy in place. Okay. Good. Alright. Select this, and we also parent him to that joint. Do a skeleton, mirror joints, there we go. Alright, so now we just placed our joints. Okay, so what we do now is we're going to bind everything. That's left camera, I don't want that. Bind everything to our geometry, and we just start very simple. We first do the root joint. We select the root joint and our hip here. That's what I want to do. So I select the root joint, select the hip, and then I go to constraint, parent option box. We keep this open and just make sure we have maintain offset turned on. Translate, rotate everything. Select it, weight 100 or 1.0, and then apply that. So now when I move my joint here, everything moves with it, or at least this piece of geo moves with it. Okay. Undo this isolation. Now let's select this one and this first segment here again to apply. Okay, that's this guy. Then we select this one and the second segment. This one, apply. And now the third one and the rest of the chest armor, chest part. Just this and apply. You could actually first do this. It's actually not a bad idea that we hide the armor first, because we first want to do the body. We select our leg joint, leg geo, hit apply, leg joint, leg geo, hit apply, leg joint, leg geo. So if we now move this around, we have them quickly rigged. Very simple. We could do skinning as well, right? If you want, you can also like do a smooth bind on skinning and stuff, or if you have your methods. I just do parent constraint because I think it's easier. Once we have to tweak some of the parts, we can just quickly parent them back, import them. Okay, this was the legs. Let's do the arms quickly. There we go. There we go. This guy and this guy. So now if we select both arms, we go to object mode. Because we copied the skeleton over with the mirrored behavior, he should be trying to fly away. But he can't, he's too heavy. But we see like that the mirroring works, which is nice. Okay, what's next? Of course, we have the neck. This is our neck. This, that guy, and our head. I want to smooth bind the dreads, but first I want to unparent them from the skeleton. So they're now separate. They're not attached to the skeleton anymore, as you can see here. Because once they're separate and I bind them to the dread geometry, because they're not members of one entire chain, that won't affect anything else that I have selected or is within the chain. So we do a bind skin, and a skin, quickly bind skin. So really simple, like super rigging basics. There we go. This is just enough, right? We just need to reparent it back into our chain. So like this, first the child, then the parent, hit P, and there we go.